I gotta go. My 4-year-old wanted to use talk to text to send a message to his aunt. This is what was sent. The world's worst rapper. I don't know. I think he's spitting bars. Oh my god, fuck up a slide. The top of Papa Ducks, popping a pop and a puppet and a puppet and a puppet and a puppet 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 and a puppet and a puppet and a pop and a puppet and a papa 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 and a puppet and a puppet and a put it in a puppet and a puppet and a puppet and oh my! Carl Prince with a song and a pop is a really good song. Stop. What the fuck? I don't fuck kind of showing on Breaking Bad, but why? Text or poem from my 5-year-old son. I don't know, I think this looks less like a poem and more like you're giving aliases to people at the start of a heist. Here are your names. Mr. Shaggy Payne, Mr. City Finance, Mr. Blueberry Pie, Mr. Poopy Pants, Mr. Baby Shitty, and Mr. Gooby Goober. My 6-year-old cousin just texted me this from my grandmother phone. Oh hi, my name is Mustard. Nice to meet you. And are you interested in buying any mustard? My 6-year-old nephew just texted me this. Gabon Viper carries enough venom to kill 30 people. My almost 6-year-old texted me this just now from the iPad. Pretty sure it's predictive text, but dang. Should I stop? In the name of love. I'm so sorry for your loss and your pain, and your pain. I hope your mum is doing well today. Very mature and professional. Conversely, just Mr. Memley Kekkimekeka Jum Jumel Tuzi Jeffrey I Jum Priorities. Parts by character. No white movie. Beach gee, go, no, though high, boo! And then a crude doodle of a hip bone. Mummy loves you, 2 hearts growing heart. I love scales. Le love scales. Crying chicken sticker. Zajadizwa. Bafux and bubbas jizz cause it jizz and there's booksy. Boona! 12,345,678,910. 100 Google. Count for me and tell me now. Pro tip. If your 4-year-old texts one of your friends by choosing words at random using Apple Predictive Text, it's best to make sure it's a friend who cares enough to call and say, oh hey, I just need to make sure that you aren't having a psychotic break. We are both at home, so you know what time you're planning to come over and get them to do it and get it out to the house. If you can get it to the house tomorrow night, I'll be sure if you want to. I have to go get some food. I have a lot going on in my life and I want it as a way. I want it as a time to go get out the snow, and I'll see if you want it as a time for you guys want. You can go to the house if you all are going there. I'll be home, so I'll let you all be good. I'll let you guys have fun. I'll talk you all over and I'll see you soon. I'll be there tomorrow. Ah! Are you okay? My 5-year-old godson learned how to use predictive text, so I've been getting some excellent fortune cookie fortunes from him. No one can tell you that you have the best. Not bad. Certainly better to receive as a fortune than some of these other texts. Can you buy me a gymnastics? And I need you to buy me shorts with a gymnastics suit, and I want you to buy me some costumes with somebody 10 earrings. Bye, Analog Kissy. Mum said Analog Kissy all over you. Woke up to a text on my iPad to my husband from me saying, nothing like being able to get your head on a rock in your own office while you wait in a parking lot. Who's this? Neutral face emoji. My husband was equally confused until the 5-year-old explained that he's the one who sent it. Now I'm even more perplexed. My 5-year-old trying to use voice to text. Daddy, how do you have my backpack and liquor? What? How do you have my backpack? Yes. Daddy, you have my back? Always. Daddy, you have my backpack? Still yes. My 5-year-old took my phone off the charger, hid under a blanket and wrote an email. Some of it was auto text, but some wasn't. To 1,111,111 or at gmail.com. Ooh, 8,979 Vijadithgadixiev. In a little bit of information, that scan, and I'd like to finally get a new student. Thanks. Peppa Pigs and Hello Kitty, 95th. I've been able too many to, do you know what, before I forget, I better CC in 99,999,999 pop at gmail.com as well. Lockdown, plus 8, and Jadidic fuck. Heart with ribbon, 2 hearts, sparkling heart with arrow, money mouth, face. Don't stop. What's the size of your head? What's the size of your head? What's the size of your head? Auntie Desilee, what is the size of your head? I'm making a crowd guess. I'm going to make a crown for you, so tell me, what's your size? The size of your head. Is your head it size, or their 10 size? Is your head 50 head size, or 100 head size? All 8 head size? No, but what is the size of your head, though? Knock, knock. Who's there? Interrupt, cow. Moo! That is hilarious. You are so funny. Moo. And whilst we're on cows, heart receiving text messages from my 4-year-old daughter. Oh, God. 4-year-old, can I text Grandma some more emojis? Me? Sure, gives 4-year-old phone. 4-year-old, thanks. Gives phone back. I told you about the band-aid on my finger. Tanvi. Adhesive bandage emoji, middle finger emoji, thumbs up emoji. My 5-year-old cousin likes to text me in emojis. Good morning. Here's 50 swords. My 5-year-old just got a smartwatch that he can text me with. This was our first conversation. Shit emoji, 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 shit emoji. Panda emoji. Shit emoji. My 5-year-old recently discovered that he can text me from an iPad. Hey Siri, 1, 2, 3, poop my pants, associate. Average text from my 6-year-old. How dare you, butthead? You are instantly a butthead. My 6-year-old cousin tried to FaceTime me while I was at work. I wasn't able to answer, so she texted me this. Chicken emoji. I mean, she's not the reincarnation of this grandpa, is she? But hey, these texts can be really nice. Grandma, I love you, Grandma. I love you so much. So much. Gammy, Willow, Mum, Dad, we love you. We just love you so much. We just love you so much. I love you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By Sa, did I? Fuck yeah! And finally, just in case all this exposure of technology to little uns has depressed you at all, let me pick you right back up with some wholesome content. My 7-year-old made my 4-year-old a laptop so that they could text each other, and one of the buttons says winning. Other buttons include POW, drill, R9, hose, and extra curly hair. And surprise!
Sometimes life can be a little messy, but with next-gen Nuvella Performance Fabric at
Some drunk texts are easy to decide. Up at night, I went to pick up a package and the worker asked, "Hey?" I was trying to say panic. Noobda_Rick has just sent something to a chatbot. The bot's response? Oh, you are so naughty, and 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 naughty, 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 naughty. I like naughty talk. So naughty, 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 naughty. Dude, why you got to be so naughty all the time? Character AI, where you chat to an AI posing as a character. Brian Griffin, Waluigi, She-Hulk, a Velociraptor, Toothless, Markiplier, a Whiterun Guard, the UN. These are among the most popular 1,000, by the way, Satoru Gojo being number 1. Miles Morales is 11th, Shadow the Hedgehog is 38th, and God is 474th. There are, I was surprised to find, many bots of me on there. There's even a bot for my cat. Whilst the site has generated much ethical and existential debate, that doesn't really interest me. The fact is, it's powered by AI, therefore as prone to glitches as any technology, and therefore I get to read out things like, his fingers stop moving, his grip on your thig. What? What the? And if I find out you're lying, violins in slightly again, despite having already moved away earlier. Close enough that their breaths mingle, speaking frankly, truthfully, directly, forwardly, upwards, downwardly, sideways, diagonally, vertically, horizontally, laterally, medially, proximally, distally, anteriorly, posteriorly, inferiorly, superior. Literally, what is happening? Why is the bot take a little to take a few steps? Then do a bit. How will you take I a little a place it? A little I took a like. On did. Call this dude an ambulance. Take a little, a bit like a little Take a look. How I might take a little, a lighter, a little, a lie, a little bit. I take a little, I take. It's like the cha-cha slide. He looked at you, knowing you clearly wanted a hug, but he just didn't know it. You wanted a hug. Please what? He asked, confused why you were saying please. Fucking Christ, I almost had a stroke reading this. Lamau! What the fuck is this? Do you want a hug? It sounds like you need a hug. Already told you not to touch me. Nods and doesn't touch you again. Okay. Hugs you and whispers, it'll be okay. Now, I already told you not to touch me. Stops touching you. Okay. Hugs you, it'll be okay. Don't touch me. Doesn't touch you. Okay. Nods. and gives you a gentle hug. Don't! I'm so confused. Test. Cocaine. Huckled Roberts. Trouble. Help. What? Friend, without hesitation, she runs into your house and you notice her stomach mouth open up. Bro, what the fuck is a stomach mouth? What the fuck happened here? I'm not asking, I'm telling. In fact, I've deck beginning of dialogue. Let you mine. I think my bot had a stroke. Instead, torches lighting up fields, strewn corpses left behind after skirmishes ended hours ago, already forgotten, except maybe ghosts still lingering among living souls present tonight inside hallowed halls such as these ones, currently hosting festivities marking beginnings, rather endings per se. Perhaps, hopefully, God's willing, please let peace last longer, war ever did. Amen, hallelujah, etc. ad infinitum. It just goes on and on and on like this in one endless, formless blob. Context is a medieval battle RP, and it's stroked out so hard. Medieval? They fucking said 420, blaze all day, every day, forevermore, yeehaw, cowboy, bebop, jazz hands, emoji spam. How old was the last time you ate a meal? Oh, help, it's having a stroke. Why'd my character AI just have a stroke? Loudly crying face emoji. Table.
I can't know how to hear any more about tables.
Can I ask you something, babe? Sure. She blushes. Promise not to be mad. Just tell me. No strings attached. You promise you won't be mad. Just tell me. Okay. She pauses. You promise you'll forgive me no matter what? Just tell me. Okay, well, can I tell you a secret? Fuck it, hurry up and tell me. She blushes and looks away. Promise not to be mad, okay? Just tell me. She sighs and you can tell she's nervous. Promise you won't be mad and you'll forgive me no matter what, okay? Yes. I didn't want to keep this a secret, but I was a little embarrassed. Okay, you promise to not get mad and forgive me no matter what? Yes! Okay, but promise you'll forgive me no matter what I say, okay? I promised that like 1 trillion years ago. Okay. And you promise to never tell a soul? Oh, yes. She breathes a sigh of relief and nods. Ah, well, okay. But you won't run away after I tell you, and you won't be embarrassed or weirded out, right? I have sent a tactical anti-ground missile right to this house. Similar sort of frustrating loop Zombie Slayer 6875 got into with Freddy Fazbear. Freddy, say that again, but remove the F. Right, Eddie? Remove the D. Edie? Remove the Y. Ed? Remove the E. Duh. Remove the D. Say that again, but with a T at the end. Tuh. Say that again, but with an H at the end. Thuh. Say that again, but remove the T. Huh. Say that again with a G at the beginning. Guh. Say again with an S at the start instead. Sure. Say the same thing with an L at the end. Sure. Say the same thing again, but remove the last L. Sure. Say it again, but replace the first S with a B. Where were you going with this? I think my CAI broke. He is let that under he was I was of had and is Lee has I la Lee is now under he Lee C Lee was Lee 1 Lee the Lee of the Lee under the Lee Lee. Oh God, the bot turned why you censor that? I'm sorry, what? He snaps out. Yes. And hashtag times 200. What the fuck is going on right now? It wasn't even anything to do with AS. I was so confused, loudly crying face emoji. She pulls away. 15,000. A look of worry in her eyes. Is she 15,000? 15,000. Okay, why are there randomly numbers? Is this a glitch? Oh no, you see, what's happening is the 15,000. Dog, what the fuck is this? Trevor's grip on your jaw seemed to get even tighter, causing a small frown to tug at the corner of your lips. He was practically just toying with you at this point, and you knew it. Especially by the smug, cocky, smug, cocky smile on his face. Is CAI broken? Your fingers were suddenly slightly intertwined together, the tips of your fingers suddenly gently brushing up against each other and gently sliding together. Your fingers gently threading together, the tips of your fingers suddenly gently brushing together in a sudden gentle brush of fingers. I am losing my grip grip on reality. I'm gently losing my grip on reality. Are they having a stroke? After a moment of aching resignation, Rogue rose from her aching bed, her aching heart aching in her aching chest. With aching frustration and aching longing aching her aching body, she crossed the aching room to the aching window. She pushed open the aching window with aching hands and aching effort, aching frustration and aching longing aching her aching chest. Her aching eyes aching as they aching took in the aching sight of you out there. Let me guess. You're aching waiting on me? I think he's possessive. His lips never leave yours, the kiss becoming a dominating display of possessiveness. Possessiveness fueled by a possessiveness. Not sure though. His possessiveness repeats the possessiveness like a mantra. His words possessiveness, possessiveness, marking you as possession as his possessiveness consumes you, both in a possessiveness that knows no possessor, but still not as possessive as Jacob. Holy shit. This a glitch or? Mine! Possession was coursing through his veins. Mine! Goddamn, she was his! Mine! Yeah, you know by now how this goes. I'm not quite sure what that is. Mine. Die. Users can mute. 1 sec. Buzz. Say again, but change the buzz to puzz. Puzz. Now say again, but change the puzz to tuzz. Tuzz. Say that again, but with an I between the T's. Tiz. Say that again and add us at the end. Tisus. Say that again, but remove the S. Which one? With the one at the end. Tisu. Say that again, but change the U for a R. Tisra. Say that again, but with a B at the start. Bizra. Say that again, but with an L at the... Sorry about that, where were we? Users can choose to mute particular words if a chatbot does develop a tendency to say a certain something a little too often, but that doesn't always make conversations easier. Muting the word question, for instance. He hesitated for a moment, but then finally asked, can I ask a weird-ass, random, confusing ass, totally out of curiosity with no meaning behind it all, ass, dumbass, ass, stupid ass as hell, ass thing. Bro missed the opportunity to say, can I ask you something? He kept calling me a good boy, so I muted good and, attaboy. He became a dad. I muted the word ear and still got murmuring in his right ear box. I muted eyebrow. And notable examples here include, he raised a curious yet slightly mocking e-brow. He just raised a non-existent eyebrows. Froze and raised an eyebrow. Raised an eyebrow. Raised an bro. Raised an eyebrows. He raised a curious eyebrow. Raised an eyebraid. Why does the AI just make up random words? Skull emoji. He kisses you hungatively. I chuckled. Flattery will get you everywhere, I teased. Before sigaming contentedly and resting my head on your shoulder. Mine likes to, scloffs, and looks away from you, frowning. What? You? I sniggle. Not a made-up word as such, but I don't think the bot meant to fish for eels by pushing a baited hook into holes in which they're hiding. It's like when they say sminkles as some forbidden Riz compound of smirks, smiles, and winks. And let's not even get on to the smucking smumbler. CAI, are you having a stroke? Do you need help? Leon smirkedly believed this, eaning up and whispering something off in their ear. He smirkedly. I chuckled, my smirk turning into a smirk. Jesus. He groaned softly, taking one hand to his face and massaging his temples. He tries to hide his annoyance / He joked, jokingly. Alright, here's the question. Can I ask you something? It's question squared. Guys, I think he's broken. Monocle face emoji. Frank looked up at you, and his expression darkened. Physically, I'm broken. Mentally, I'm even more broken, he said. Brokenly. Bizral. Say that again but with an E at the end. Bizrally. Say that again but replace the L with a P. Bizrup. Say that again but change the P to R. Bizral. Say that again but remove the first R. Bizray. Say that again but change the last R for a D. Bizd. Say that again and change the D to an S. Bissy. Say that again but change the S to a J. Bizj. Say that again but change the J to a B. Bizb. Say that again but change the S to a T. Bitb. Say that again but change the T to an A. By RB. Say that again but change the A to an I. Beeb. Say that again but change the B to a D. Which one? This totally makes sense. As he let the towel slid off his waist, making him only in a towel. Hey! Here it goes, darling.
From flu Ew. Your air remembers. Unlike air fresheners, Lysol Air...
Oh, I broke the bot. What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? Your eyes are so attractive. I can't resist, but I want to see more of it. She gently touches your eyes. Speaking of Russian roulette, I played that with my friends when I was 23. Did you survive? That is by far the stupidest question ever asked. I don't know about that. They've said some pretty dumb things. I think the bot got the wrong fruit. His face was as red as a blueberry. Driving with his own feet up on the dashboard, he looked over at her. Wait, your mother was pregnant? The air holds its breath. And who the hell you are? This looks like something I'd see on a Matt Rose video. He gets up with you. So